What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra, and welcome back to another installment of ArghGodzirra Reacts. Now, what I was going to do was we were going to listen to the Queen of the Murder Scene album from start to finish through live performances. I've already done the Queen of the Murder Scene track Out of Sync, kind of plucked it out of the album and did it way ahead of other tracks. We listened to Dust to Dust from the Foro Didi live show in the previous reaction, which you guys absolutely loved, and I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for that support. But what I've decided to do now is react to the whole Foro Didi performance as a whole. So not only are we going to be checking out the Queen of the Murder Scene album, but there's a couple of extra songs thrown in there as well. So we're eventually going to listen to Dark Holes, we're going to listen to Nas's Sister, and we're going to listen to a track today called Unmendable. I figured if we're going to stick with the Foro Didi performance, the live show, we might as well go through every track bit by bit. So there's going to be a different reaction video per song they performed. That does mean that the Queen of the Murder Scene album is going to be reacted to still out of whack because they performed the songs not in chronological order. I believe they did The End, and then a couple of tracks later they did Psychotic, and then they've done Stalker and Hunter a little bit differently. But the fact of the matter is, you're still getting plenty of warning reactions. We're still listening to the Queen of the Murder Scene album as a whole, and we get to throw in some extra tracks as well. And who here is not going to be upset about listening to some extra warning? And it turns out as well, according to you guys in the comments, I'm probably going to be one of the only reactors out there for the warning that will be looking at the Foro Didi show as a whole, because everyone else goes for the Lunario cdmx, which I apologise for, because I thought the previous video was the Lunario cdmx, and I was rudely mistaken, so I'm sorry. But that's enough from me. We've heard enough from me. Plenty from me. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy another moment from the warning. This is Unmendable.
Hoy estaremos tocando nuestro segundo álbum, Queen of the Murder Scene, y algunas canciones de 21st Century Blood. ¿Están listos?
I'm sorry, Danny, I've got no idea what you're saying, but I still love you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah. Yes, brilliant.
You just waste a time when you make amends of the we fight. You start to lie. This has become a war. We're gonna stop until we fall. Until we're all gone. Oh, you lived and you killed what we had. Oh, look how cold this is at.
Woo! Hell, ladies and gentlemen, that was more impressive than I anticipated it would be. There's still a lot of the warning that I am yet to uncover. There have been some songs that I have heard that we will react to through this line of performances, but Unmendable isn't one of those songs, so that was blind for myself. That was a blind listening, and that was incredibly well done. I can now understand what some of you guys were saying in the previous reaction, that the sound design for the Foro Didi live performance was incredibly well done, and you can hear that. You can hear Pow on the drums coming through really clear. Ale on the bass is slapping so hard so far in the first two performances I've seen for this, so I'm expecting to have her bass play a really integral part throughout this whole performance, and Danny's just doing Danny things. These ladies are goddesses. As soon as these ladies take to the stage, magic happens. No, I have not yet found one thing wrong to falter when it comes to these girls. And it's funny because when I sit here doing these reactions, I think ahead of time, and I always tell myself, Zirra, you need to be looking out for any flaws that you think need to be brought up to the people watching, but I'm finding it incredibly hard to find any flaws with these girls at all, and I think that's a good thing. That's it for this reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. When we return, it's going to be the Crimson Queen that we listen to, and I've heard from a couple of you that the Crimson Queen performance from the Foro Didi live performance is a little bit different to the other ones going around, so I'm very keen to see what you guys mean by that, and I'm going to take it as a good way, because I feel you wouldn't be hyping me up by telling me about that if it wasn't something that was going to excite me moving forward. Speaking of moving forward, if you've got any recommendations for reaction videos, whether they be music, gaming related, TV, film, whatever, comment section down below, or reach out to me on social media. Those links can be found in the description. Speaking of description, if you've missed any previous reactions and you want to go check those out, there is a playlist down there. Go check it out, silly. Make sure you got notifications enabled by hitting the bell icon down that way, so every single time I upload something you get a little ring-a-ding-ding and tell you when something goes live. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.